Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Easy English Podcast. I'm Sam.
And I'm Joy. Hi, everyone. How are you today?
We're so happy you're here with us today. Joy, it's Friday today.
Yes, Friday is my favorite day. You know why? Because the weekend is coming.
Me too. I love weekends. So today, we're going to talk about weekends. We'll talk about weekend activities and weekend plans.
That's right. We'll learn how to talk about what we do on Saturday and Sunday. This is very useful English for everyday life.
Perfect. So, Joy, let me ask you, what do you usually do on weekends?
Well, on Saturday mornings, I usually sleep in. That means I wake up late, maybe at 9 or 10 o'clock.
Sleep in. Yes, that's a great expression. Sleep in means to wake up later than usual. I sleep in on Sundays.
It's so nice to sleep in, right? During the week, I wake up at 6:30, but on weekends, I can relax.
Absolutely. So, after you wake up on Saturday, what do you do next?
After I wake up, I make a nice breakfast, maybe pancakes or eggs. Then I drink coffee and read a book.
That sounds wonderful. A slow, relaxing morning. What about the afternoon? What do you do on Saturday afternoon?
On Saturday afternoon, I usually do some chores. Cleaning the house, doing laundry, things like that.
Right, chores. Chores are small jobs we do at home, like cleaning or washing dishes. I do chores on Saturday too.
Yes, chores aren't fun, but they're necessary. After I finish my chores, I like to go out.
Oh, where do you go?
Sometimes I go to the park. I like to take a walk and enjoy the fresh air. Sometimes I meet my friends for coffee.
That's lovely. Meeting friends for coffee is one of my favorite weekend activities too. What do you talk about with your friends?
We talk about everything: our week, our families, our plans. We just catch up. Catch up means to share news and talk about what's new in our lives.
Catch up. That's a really useful phrase. I catch up with my friends on weekends too. Now, what about Saturday evening? What do you usually do?
On Saturday evening, I like to watch a movie at home, or sometimes I watch a TV series. I just relax on the couch.
Nice. Do you watch movies alone or with someone?
Sometimes alone, sometimes with my family. It depends. What about you, Sam? What do you do on Saturday?
Well, my Saturday is a bit different. I usually wake up at 8 o'clock. Not too early, not too late.
Okay, so what do you do after you wake up?
First, I have breakfast. Then, I like to exercise. I usually go for a run in the park or I go to the gym.
Oh, you're very active. I should exercise more on weekends. How long do you exercise?
About 1 hour. After that, I feel great. Then I come home, take a shower, and have lunch.
And what about Saturday afternoon? Do you do chores like me?
Yes, I do some chores, but I also have a hobby. I like to play guitar. So on Saturday afternoon, I practice guitar for about 30 minutes.
That's wonderful. Having a hobby is important. It's a good way to relax and have fun.
Exactly. Then, in the evening, I sometimes go out with friends. We might go to a restaurant or see a movie at the cinema.
That sounds fun. So you have a very social Saturday evening. Now let's talk about Sunday. What do you usually do on Sunday, Sam?
Sunday is my lazy day. I really relax on Sunday. I sleep in until 10 o'clock, remember? Then I have a big breakfast.
A big breakfast. What do you eat?
I like to make eggs, toast, bacon, and orange juice. It's called a big breakfast, or sometimes brunch.
Brunch. Yes, brunch is a meal between breakfast and lunch, usually between 10 and 12 o'clock. I love brunch.
Me too. After brunch, I like to read the news on my phone or read a book. Just very relaxing activities.
That's a nice, calm Sunday. What about Sunday afternoon?
On Sunday afternoon, I sometimes visit my parents. We have lunch together and talk. It's nice family time.
Aw, that's sweet. Family time is very important. I visit my family on Sundays sometimes too.
Yes, and then Sunday evening, I prepare for the week. I do things like ironing clothes or planning my week.
Right, getting ready for Monday. I do that too. It's good to prepare so Monday isn't too stressful.
Exactly. Okay, Joy, what about your Sunday? What do you usually do?
Well, on Sunday morning, I also sleep in. Then I like to go to a cafe and have coffee. I bring my laptop and do some reading or writing.
Nice. So you spend time at a cafe. That's a popular weekend activity. Do you go to the same cafe every week?
Yes, I have a favorite cafe. The coffee is good and it's quiet. I stay there for about 2 hours.
2 hours at a cafe sounds perfect. What do you do after that?
After the cafe, I usually go grocery shopping. I buy food for the week. You know, vegetables, fruit, milk, bread.
Grocery shopping. Yes, many people do that on Sunday. It's practical to shop for the whole week.
Exactly. Then I go home and cook a nice dinner. I like to cook something special on Sunday evening.
What kind of food do you cook?
It depends. Sometimes pasta, sometimes chicken with vegetables, sometimes soup. I enjoy cooking when I have time.
Cooking is a great hobby, and then you have food for Monday too, right?
Yes, I often make extra food for lunch the next day. After dinner, I relax and maybe watch TV before bed.
Perfect. So, everyone, we've talked about many weekend activities today. Let's do a quick recap. Joy?
Sure. First, we learned the expression sleep in. This means to wake up late. For example, I sleep in on Sundays.
Good. Next, we talked about chores. Chores are small jobs at home, like cleaning or doing laundry.
Right. We also learned catch up. When you catch up with friends, you talk and share news. For example, I catch up with my friends every weekend.
Perfect. And we learned brunch. Brunch is a meal between breakfast and lunch, usually between 10 and 12 o'clock.
Excellent. Now, let's talk about some useful questions. If you want to ask someone about their weekend, you can say, "What do you usually do on weekends?"
That's right. Or you can ask, do you have any plans this weekend? This is asking about future plans.
Good one. You can also ask, "How was your weekend?" This is asking about the past, about a weekend that already happened.
Excellent. Now, let's practice some answers. If someone asks about your weekend, you can say, on Saturday, I usually go shopping.
Or you can say, "On Sunday, I like to relax at home." Or, "I usually meet my friends on the weekend."
Perfect. Here are some more weekend activities you can talk about. Going to the movies, going to the park, playing sports, reading books.
Yes. Also, watching TV, cooking, exercising, visiting family, going to a cafe, or just staying home.
All of these are common weekend activities. Now, let me give you some example sentences. Listen carefully. I usually go to the gym on Saturday morning.
Good. Here's another one. On Sunday, I like to visit my family and have lunch together.
Nice. One more. This weekend, I'm planning to watch a movie and relax at home.
Perfect. Did you notice? Sam used I usually for habits and I'm planning to for future plans. These are very useful.
Exactly. When you talk about regular habits, use I usually or I often. For future plans, use I'm planning to or I'm going to.
Great point. Now, let's think about you, our listeners. What do you do on weekends? Do you sleep in? Do you do chores? Do you meet friends?
Think about your typical weekend. Then try to describe it in English. You can say it out loud or write it down. This is great practice.
Yes. Start with simple sentences like, on Saturday, I wake up at 9 o'clock. Then I have breakfast. Then I go to the park.
Perfect. Don't worry about making mistakes. The important thing is to practice and try. Every time you practice, you get better.
That's so true. Remember, learning English is a journey. Be patient with yourself and enjoy the process.
Absolutely. Now, before we finish, let's do one more thing. Joy, can you ask me about my weekend plans? Like we're having a real conversation?
Sure. Sam, do you have any plans this weekend?
Yes, this weekend I'm planning to visit a museum on Saturday, and on Sunday I'm going to have brunch with my family. What about you, Joy?
That sounds lovely. This weekend, I'm going to read a new book and maybe go for a walk in the park. I'm also planning to cook something special.
Nice. See, everyone? That's how you talk about weekend plans. It's easy and natural. You can have this conversation with your friends or classmates.
Exactly. Just use simple sentences and be yourself. Don't try to be perfect. Just communicate.
Great advice, Joy. Okay, everyone, we're almost at the end of today's episode. Let's do a final review.
Yes, today we learned how to talk about weekend activities. We learned useful words like sleep in, chores, catch up, and brunch.
We also practiced questions like, what do you do on weekends? And do you have any plans this weekend?
And we learned how to answer these questions using simple sentences. Remember to use I usually for habits and I'm planning to for future plans.
Perfect. Now, your homework. Yes, we have homework. This week, try to describe your weekend in English. Just 3 or 4 sentences. You can practice alone or with a friend.
Great homework! And listen to this episode again. Each time you listen, you'll understand more and learn more. Repetition is very important.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for listening today, everyone. We really appreciate you spending time with us.
Yes, thank you. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, you're doing great. Keep practicing, keep learning, and be proud of your progress.
Well said, Joy. If you liked this episode, please subscribe to our podcast and share it with your friends who are learning English too.
Yes, please do. We'll be back soon with another episode. Until then, have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
Have a great weekend. Keep practicing your English, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Happy learning.